Hi, my name is Ethan Anthony, and this is day 203 of the Dictionary Audiobook Project. And we're back again. I have a little drink with me. This is my first time trying a liquid death. Let's give it a try. Well, I've already tried some of it, so this is just my... imagine this is my first time trying it. Close your eyes, imagine. Well, guys, it's great to be here. What's this? What's this? A liquid death. Huh. I've heard about this before, but I've never had one. This flavor is slaughterberry, a kind of a graphic name, slaughterberry. But, I'm curious. I'm very curious of it. It's already cracked open. I don't know who did that, but let's go ahead and give it a try. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It says it's an iced tea, but I think we have different definitions of iced teas. It's not a sweet iced tea is what I'm saying. I prefer sweeter iced teas. I love some sugar, in my iced teas. But unsweetened tea is good. I use them more for mixers. Getting unsweetened tea with a sweeter liquor. Maybe a peach whiskey. Yeah, something on the fruitier side. But it's not bad. It's still quite delicious. And it's late, so I shouldn't be having too much caffeine in my system. So I won't be wired, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Yeah, I didn't get much sleep. So I'm trying to work on that. I should probably go to bed early, but I can't go to bed yet because we still have so much of the dictionary to read, and we are running out of time. Let me tell you. As they said in Men in Black 3 in the Pitbull song, to understand the future, we have to go back in time. And to understand why I'm here, you should go back to those videos and see, oh, wow, Ethan just really fell behind. And I did. Guilty. I did do that. But that is a-okay because I'm still reading and I'm still feeling good. I've been working a bit. Work is good. I went to an open mic, which was okay. There's a joke I'm trying to find a tag for. I'll tell you the joke. And then I'll leave it. I'll see what I can do. I'm still figuring it out. Here's the joke. I may have already told it, but I'll say it again. I'm back into Watch Mojo right now. I'm back into Watch Mojo videos. And I recently watched a video that was the top 10 hardest horror movies to survive. Top 10 hardest horror movies. Riveting stuff. Crazy stuff. And a lot of the movies on the list make sense. They seem like they work with the video. Like Saw, scary. I'm not going to survive Saw. Nightmare on Elm Street, you gotta sleep. That one's a hard one to survive too. But number 5 on the list was the Blair Witch Project. Which I think is a little too high because to survive the Blair Witch Project, you just have to leave the woods. That one feels pretty tame actually. When compared to a ruthless killer and a ruthless killer who attacks you in your dreams. So I feel like that you have a better time with that one. Though I think the horror comes in because it takes place in Maryland. And that's where it gets freaky, and that's why it should be that's not on the list. See, and here we go. Here's the problem. I just haven't found a good tag for it. That's the tag meaning that last punchline with it. Because I love starting with the line. I'm back in the Watch Mojo because I've done that a few times, and that usually gets a fun reaction. It kills. Because Watch Mojo is something that, although still existing, isn't as relevant as it was in the cultural zeitgeist as it was maybe like 5 years ago. So it's fun to be like, I'm back into Watch Mojo. There's that element. So I want to keep that bit. And I think the horror movie thing, it works because, I mean, again, Blair Witch Project's number 5. That's a wacky idea. That's way too high for it. Frankly, I don't even think it should be on the list. There are harder horror movies to survive. But yeah, the last joke, I just can't find a good way to close it. So the worst case, I'll probably just keep that opening line back into Watch Mojo, and then write some new joke, some new reaction to that setup. Yeah, I mean that's just the mind of a stand-up comic. That's what I am. I am. Well, I'm playwright first. We'll do playwright / writer. That's first. Second, stand-up comic. Third, performance artist. Obviously. Fourth, filmmaker. Fifth, icon. In that exact order. And then six, man. I'm an icon before I am a man. And I stand by that. Something else I'll stand behind is the fact that we should probably read the dictionary. That would be a good thing to do. And I'm excited because our first word is the word lazy Susan. I think lazy Susan is such a fun word. It is a noun that refers to a revolving tray used for serving food. A lazy Susan. LB, abbreviation pound. LC, abbreviation lowercase. LC, abbreviation Library of Congress. LCD, LC. I feel like I'm saying that wrong, but I know I'm saying that LCD. Oh, okay. I'm thinking of a different word. Okay. Well, I think we know. No, I mean, what I mean. Okay, LCD sound system. LCD, one noun. First of all, it's an acronym for liquid crystal display, and it refers to a display as of the time in a digital watch that consists of segments of a liquid crystal whose reflectivity varies with the voltage applied to them. LCD2, abbreviation least common denominator, lowest common denominator. LCDR, abbreviation lieutenant commander. LCM, abbreviation least common multiple, lowest common multiple. LCPL, abbreviation lance corporal. LCS, abbreviation league championship series. LD, abbreviation one load to lord. LD, abbreviation learning disabled, learning disability. LDC, abbreviation less developed country. LDG, abbreviation one landing to loading. LDL, noun, low density lipoprotein, a cholesterol-rich protein poor lipoprotein of blood plasma correlated with increased probability of developing atherosclerosis. L-DOPA, noun, an isomer of DOPA used especially in the treatment of Parkinson's disease. LDS, abbreviation Latter-day Saints. Lee, noun, pasture, meadow. Leach, verb, to pass a liquid as water through to carry off the soluble components, also to dissolve out by such means. Leach alkali from ashes. Lead, one, verb, one to guide on a way, to live, lead a quiet life. 3, to direct the operations, activity, or performance of. Lead an orchestra. Oh, there's so many words. There's so many words, guys. I'm going to take a brief pause and say, actually, I was going to be negative and be like, if I could go back in time, I would tell myself, don't do this project. But that's a lie. I would tell myself, be consistent so we don't have to catch up. That's what I would say, because I do enjoy this project. But the catching up is going to be a lot. I digress, though. Let's go into our next word. Oh, we're still on the word lead. 4, to go at the head of, be first, lead a parade. 5, to begin play with. Also begin, open. 6 to tend toward a definite result. Study leading to a degree. Leader, noun. Leaderless, adjective. Leadership, noun. Lead to, noun. 1, a position at the front, also a margin by which one leads. 2, the privilege of leading in cards, also the carder's suit led. 3, example. 4, one that leads. 5, a principal role as in a play, also one who plays such a role. 6, indication, clue. 7, an insulated electrical conductor. Lead, 3, noun. 1, a heavy, malleable, bluish-white chemical element. 2, an article made of lead, especially a weight for sounding at sea. 3, a thin strip of metal used to separate lines of type in printing. 4, a thin stick of marking substance in or for a pencil. Lead, 4, verb. 1, to cover, line, or weight with lead. 2, to fix glass in position with lead. 3, to treat or mix with lead or a lead compound. Leaden, adjective. 1, made of lead, also of the color of lead. 2, sluggish, dull, a leaden lecture. Lead off, verb. Open, begin, especially to bat burst in an inning. Lead off, noun or adjective. Leaf, 1, noun. 1, a usually flat and green outgrowth of a plant stem that is a unit of foliage and functions especially in photosynthesis. Also, foliage. 2, something as a page or a flat moving part that is suggestive of a leaf. Leafless, adjective. Leafy, adjective. Leaf, 2, verb. 1, to produce leaves. 2, to turn the pages of a book. Leafage, noun. Foliage. Leafed, adjective. Leaved. Leafhopper, noun. Any of a family of small leaping insects related to the cicadas that suck the juices of plants. Leaflet, noun. Ugh. Oh, cool. Sorry, that was just a message from my roommate. We're thinking of we're trying to plan a Halloween party, and we're just talking about scheduling and whatnot. I love party planning, guys. If you are in New York and you want someone to help you host an event, please bring me along. I love hosting events. I love hosting parties. Brief tangent. We'll go back to leaflet. Leaflet, noun. 1, a division of compound leaf. 2, pamphlet, folder. Leaf mold, noun. A compost or a layer composed chiefly of decayed leaves. Leaf stalk, noun. Petiole. League, 1, noun. A unit of distance equal to about 3 miles, 5 kilometers. League, 2, noun. 1, an association or alliance as of nations or sports teams for a common purpose. 2, class, category. League, verb. Leaguer, noun. Leak, 1, verb. 1, to enter or escape through a leak. 2, to let a substance in or out through an opening. 3, to become or make known. Leaked the news. Leak, 2, noun. 1, a crack or hole that accidentally admits a fluid or light or lets it escape. Also something that secretly or accidentally permits the admission or escape of something else. 2, leakage. Leaky, adjective. Leakage, noun. 1, the act of leaking. 2, the thing or amount that leaks. Lean, 1, verb. 1, to bend from a vertical position. Incline. 2, to cast one's weight to one side for support. 3, to rely on for support. 4, to incline an opinion, taste, or desire. Lean, noun. All right, they don't have the verb lean, or not the verb lean, the noun lean. So Merriam-Webster, come on, you gotta work on that. But lean, 2, adjective. 1, lacking or deficient in flesh and especially in fat. Lean meat. 2, lacking richness or productiveness. Lean profits. 3, low in fuel content. Leanness, noun. Lent, chiefly British, past of lean. Lean to, noun. A window or extension of a building having a roof of only one slope. Also a rough shed or shelter with a similar roof. Leap 1, verb, to spring free from a surface or over an obstacle. Jump. Leap 2, noun, jump. Leapfrog, noun, a game in which a player bends down and is vaulted over by another. Leapfrog, verb. Leap year, noun, a year containing 366 days with February 29th as the extra day. And in fact, we are in a leap year now. Cool, ain't it? And that's something that we learn, verb. 1, to gain knowledge, understanding, or skill by study or experience. Also memorize, learn the poem. That's a segue. 2, to find out, ascertain, learn the truth. Learner, noun. Learned, adjective. Scholarly, erudite. Learnedly, adverb. Learnedness, noun. Learning, noun. Knowledge. Learning disability, noun. Any of various conditions as dyslexia that interfere with a person's ability to learn and so result in impaired functioning as in language. Learning disabled, adjective. Learnt, chiefly British past and past participle of learn. Lease 1, noun, a contract transferring real estate for a term of years or a will, usually for a specified rent. Lease 2, verb, 1, to grant by lease. 2, to hold under a lease. Synonyms: let, charter, hire, rent. Leasehold, noun, 1, a tenure by lease. 2, land held by lease. Leaseholder, noun. Leash, noun, 1, a line for leading or restraining an animal. 2, a state of restraint, kept suspending on a tight leash. Leash, verb. Least 1, adjective, 1, lowest in importance or position. 2, smallest in size or degree. 3, slightest, the least sign of trouble. Least 2, noun, 1 that is least. Least 3, adverb, the smallest or lowest degree. Least common denominator, noun, the least common multiple of 2 or more denominators. Least common multiple, noun, the smallest common multiple of 2 or more numbers. Leastwise, adverb, at least. Leather, noun, animal skin dressed for use. Leathern, adjective, leathery, adjective. Leatherback, noun, the largest existing sea turtle with a flexible leathery carapace. Leatherneck, noun, marine. Leave 1, verb, 1, to allow or cause to remain behind. 2, to have as a remainder. 3, bequeath. 4, to let stay without interference. 5, to go away, depart from. 6, give up, abandon. Left his wife for another woman. Sorry. Leave 2, noun. 1, permission, also authorize absence from duty. 2, departure. Leave 3, verb, leaf. Leaved, adjective, having leaves. Leaven 1, noun, 1, a substance as yeast used to produce fermentation as in dough. 2, something that modifies or lightens. Leaven 2, verb, to raise dough with a leaven, also to permeate with a modifying or vivifying element. Lectures leavened with humor. Leavening, noun, leaven. Leaves, plural of leaf. Leave taking, noun, departure, farewell. Leavings, noun, remnant, residue, the leavings of a meal. Lechery, noun, inordinate indulgence in sexual activity. Lecher, noun, lecherous, adjective, lecherously, adverb, lecherousness, noun. Lecithin, noun, any of several waxy phosphorus-containing substances that are common in animals and plants, form colloidal solutions in water, and have emulsifying and wetting properties. LECT, abbreviation lecture, lecturer. Lectern, noun, a stand to support a book for a standing reader. Lector, noun, one whose chief duty is to read the lessons in a church service. Lecture, noun, one a discourse given before an audience, especially for instruction. 2, reprimand. Lecture, verb. Lecturer, noun. Lectureship, noun. Lead, past and past participle of lead. LED, noun, light emitting diode. A semiconductor diode that emits light when a voltage is applied to it and is used especially for electronic displays. Lederhosen, noun, leather shorts often with suspenders worn especially in Bavaria. Ledge, noun, one a shelf-like projection from a top or an edge. 2, reef. Ledger, noun, a book containing accounts to which debits and credits are transferred in final form. Lee, noun, one a protecting shelter, to the side as of a ship that has shelter from the wind. Lee, adjective. Leech, noun, one any of various blood-sucking segmented, usually freshwater worms that are related to the earthworms and have a sucker at each end. 2, a hanger-on who seeks gain. Leek, noun, an onion-like herb grown for its mildly pungent leaves and stalk. Lure, noun, a suggestive, knowing, or malicious look. Lure, verb. Lury, adjective, suspicious, wary. Lees, noun, dregs, lees in the bottle. Let's also think of where we want to end today. Yeah, I think we'll end there. Cool. Yeah, let's do that. Leeward 1, noun, the lee side. Leeward 2, adjective, situated away from the wind. Leeway, noun, one lateral movement of a ship when underway, to an allowable margin of freedom or variation. Left 1, adjective, one of, relating to, or being the side of the body in which the heart is mostly located, also in which the heart is also located nearer to this side than to the right. Also located nearer to this side than to the right. 2, often capitalized, of, adhering to, or constituted by the political left. Left, adverb. Left 2, noun, one the left hand, also the side or part that is on or toward the left side. 2, often capitalized, those professing political views marked by desire to reform the established order and usually to give greater freedom to the common people. Leftward, adverb or adjective. Left 3, past and past participle of leave. Left click, verb, to press the leftmost button on a computer mouse or similar input device. Left hand, adjective, one situated on the left. 2, left-handed. Left-handed, adjective, one using the left hand habitually or more easily than the right. 2, designed for or done with the left hand. 3, insincere, backhanded, a left-handed compliment. 4, counterclockwise, left-handed, adverb, left-handedness, noun, left-hander, noun. Leftism, noun, one the principles and views of the left. 2, advocacy of the doctrines of the left. Leftist, noun or adjective. Leftover, noun, something that remains unused or unconsumed. Lefty, noun, one a left-handed person. 2, an advocate of leftism. Leg 1, noun, one a limb of an animal used especially for supporting the body and in walking. Also the part of the vertebrate leg between knee and foot. 2, something resembling or analogous to an animal leg. Table, leg. 3, the part of an article of clothing that covers the leg. 4, a portion of a trip. 5, plural, long-term appeal or interest, a musical that has legs. Legged, adjective, legless, adjective. Leg 2, verb, to use the legs in walking or especially in running. Leg 3, abbreviation, 1, legal, 2, legislative, legislature. Legacy, noun, inheritance, also something that has come from a predecessor or the past. Legal, adjective, 1 of or relating to law or lawyers. 2, lawful, also statutory. 3, enforced in courts of law. Legality, noun. Legalize, verb. Legally, adverb. Legalese, noun. The specialized language of the legal profession. Legalism, noun. 1, strict, literal, or excessive conformity to the law or to a religious or moral code. 2, a legal term. Legalistic, adjective. We're almost there, guys. Legate, noun, an official representative. Legatee, noun, a person to whom a legacy is bequeathed. Legation, noun, 1, a diplomatic mission headed by a minister. 2, the official residence and office of a minister in a foreign country. Legato, adverb or adjective, in a smooth and connected manner, as of music. Legend, noun, 1, a story coming down from the past, especially one popularly accepted as historical though not verifiable. 3, an description on an object, also caption. 3, an explanatory list of the symbols on a map or chart. Legendary, adjective, 1, of, relating to, or characteristic of a legend. 2, famous, legendary actors. Legendarily, adverb. Legermain, noun, sleight of hand. Legging, noun, a covering for the leg, especially tightly fitting pants made of a stretchy material, usually used in plural. Leggy, adjective, 1, having unusually long legs. 2, having long and attractive legs. 3, spindly, use of a plant. Leghorn, noun, 1, a fine plaited straw, also a hat made of this straw. 2, any of a Mediterranean breed of small, hardy chickens. We're ending on the word there, the word leghorn, like foghorn leghorn. I think they did that on purpose. They probably did. That would make the most sense. What also makes sense is that my name is Ethan. Ethan spelled Eythen. It's cool, I know. Don't mean to brag, but I will. It's pretty cool. Thank you all for watching. This video, I feel like I took a lot of different directions with, a lot of different tangents, but that's okay, because we read a lot of good words, and we're going to keep reading until this book is done. Let me tell you, this book's almost done. I'm doing this, but like it's almost there. It's almost there. All right, on that note, have a great night.